Yo, what's up guys? My name is Winky, and lately I realized that there has been an increased amount of new players and returning players for Wuthering Waves. So if you're one of them, let me just say, hey, welcome to the channel and welcome to this beautiful game. I hope you guys are having fun with the latest update, Rinascita. This video is specially made for you because I want to share with you 5 important tips that you should know about the game if you just started playing. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Only upgrade 5 stars echoes. Okay, this advice might seem kinda obvious to most players, but just in case there are some beginners who don't know yet, you do not want to waste your materials upgrading echoes which are 4 stars and below, because they will be replaced very soon. So just be patient and wait until your data bank level is high enough to farm for 5 stars echoes, then you can start upgrading them. Now, while we are at the topic of echoes, you should also know that there are 6 normal boss echoes that you should not farm or upgrade anymore, because the new nightmare versions of these boss echoes have completely power creeped the old ones. The 6 boss echoes are Tempest Mephis, Thundering Mephis, Infernal Rider, Phalian Beringal, Crownless, and Moaning Ix. So if you are planning to build one of these echo sets, wait until you have access to Rinascita first, then you can start farming for the new and better nightmare boss echoes. Number 2. Commit to 3 main DPS from the start. Your 3 main DPS must be of different attribute types, aka element types. You do not necessarily need to choose all 3 main DPS very early in the game, because you will have a lot of time to think about it and plan carefully until you reach the end game. But once you have chosen all 3 of your main DPS, you have to commit to them. Now what I meant by commit to them is that when you are building those characters halfway through, you do not have the luxury or the resources to suddenly change your mind and decide to change one of your main DPS to another character for whatever reason. No, you will not have the extra materials to do that. You have to finish what you started. You have to commit. So if you are new to the game and you don't have much confidence in your own skill, I would recommend you choose one of the OP 5 stars featured characters that are easy to use. For example, Jiyan, Xiangli Yao, Camellia, or Carlota. As a matter of fact, the MC, Rover himself is pretty damn strong and quite easy to use. So if you decide to main Rover, you will have both the Spectral and Havoc attribute covered. So end of the day, please think carefully first, do your research, and choose your 3 main DPS wisely before you start building them. Number 3. Do not level your characters to the maximum cap. If you are a new player, you will be running around the overworld most of the time, doing exploration and quests. So if you have already leveled up your characters with the resonance potions to the maximum cap of your union level, you will not be able to receive character EXP from the overworld enemies. Those character EXP will instantly go to waste. Please do not let that happen. If your maximum cap is level 70, just leave your characters at level 67 or 68. If your maximum cap is level 80, just leave your characters at level 78 or 79. Be sure to leave some space for your characters to be able to receive EXP from the overworld enemies. Do you know how much leveling materials and shell credits I have saved just by doing this? As a matter of fact, I even remember clearing the endgame content, the Tower of Adversity, with only level 89 characters during the early days. So don't worry about it. As for your healer support, you can just leave it at half the level of your DPS characters. It's not a problem. Number 4. Verena is a must-pull character. Now, I know most of you have heard this type of saying several times before. Oh, this character is a must-pull. Oh, that character is a must-pull. No. Let me be clear. There has been only one truly must-pull character in the game ever since launch, and that character is Verena. You see, you can use whatever main DPS you want. You can use whatever sub DPS support you want. You have many choices. But there are only 3 viable healer supports in the whole game so far: Baizhi, Shopkeeper, and Verena. By the way, Yuanwu doesn't count, okay? So anyway, Baizhi is free. but she is the weakest of the three. Her support capability is not that strong. Shopkeeper, on the other hand, provides a lot of support capability, but she is a featured 5 stars character, so if you miss her banner, you will have to wait for her banner rerun. And that leaves us to only Verena. Verena's support capability is as strong as Shopkeeper, and you can easily get a copy of her with your free 5 stars ticket or from the beginner's choice banner, which is why Verena is truly a must-have character because you don't have any other options. Number 5. Do not pull for weapons with attack percent main stats from the standard weapon banner. I don't care what characters you are using, there are only 2 good weapons to pull from the standard weapon banner. They are the sword, Emerald of Genesis, and the pistol, Static Mist. The other 3 weapons are trash. Don't even think about pulling for them. Having crit rate or crit damage as the main stats of any DPS weapon will always 99% of the time be much better than having attack percent as the main stats. And that is just a fact of life. Yeah! Alright guys, last but not least, other than the 5 important tips that I just shared with you, here is one final advice that I have for the new players out there. If you just started playing, don't worry about the endgame content first. Just have fun and enjoy this beautiful game. Admire the scenery. Get lost in the moment with the music or whatever. Go do all your exploration and your quests. Focus on leveling up your union level and data bank first. By the time you 100% everything, you will have a lot of echoes and a lot of leveling materials saved up in your backpack. Then you can start worrying about the end game. You will be able to build any character or any team that you want. This is exactly what I did when I first started playing during launch. Alright guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please help me leave a like and comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao!